Alright guys, so we just started out a new playthrough of 7 Days to Die. I've already done the introductory tasks, now we just have to locate the endgame trader that's closest to us. Prior to that though, let's check out what's inside this building. And of course this door is heavily reinforced, so why don't we see if we can find an alternate way in. And looks like we can climb up this, so let's see if there's an access hatch on the roof. And there it is. So let's see if this makes it a little bit easier. Looks up pretty good, but nope, he's still alive. So. And now we're at half HP. What a wonderful way to start the game. So let's do a quick heal. Continue. The snake. Not sure why there's a snake in this house, but at least we get some free meat to start out with, so. For those of you that are not familiar with this game, it is a zombie survival game. Well, let's explain where the snake came from. So, you have to loot items in this game. They can be used for crafting or for selling to the end-game traders. The items can be used for upgrading things such as your base, you can create weapons, armor, just various types of things that can help you survive. And then the items that you don't use can obviously be sold back to the traders, so you can purchase other items. Generally, the more interesting the location, whether it be bigger, will be better loot. However, there will also be a higher concentration of zombies. And with the front door, we had to go out it anyway, so save no time with the hatch on the roof, but for now we can start our journey towards the nearest trader. Right now we are in the evergreen biome. There are various types of biomes in this game. Ahead of us you can see the scorched biome. It has different zombies with a different appearance, and also there's next to no wildlife for hunting and no clean water. And here we arrive at our first trader. There's a couple different traders in game. We'll have to see which one this is. But hopefully we can sell some of our items that we're not going to be using in the early game. Hopefully get some medical supplies, because I am pretty beat up after that rough start.
Hello, traveler.
But
What's ailing you?
looks like we have Trader Jin, so let's see what we can do. Another thing we can do here is accept some of these different quests you'll have
I hope
for
you
us.
come back
and
and
just
see me
another way to
sometime.
get some of the end-game currency. And why don't we do the one where we go and clear zombies at a location? And we can go back and do this at a later time when we
Oh, this is the best way to get
have
dupes.
the means and
and
firepower
rewards.
to.
Hurry back soon, and I'll have a nice reward for you.
So I think one of the things we can do after closing this door is we can start to prioritize now on making a base. And we'll clear out this zombie for Jen. Don't want it scaring away potential customers. So yeah, why don't we start prioritizing gathering some resources and trying to find out where the most optimal place to build would be. I'm actually kind of digging this area right here. We would be close to the trader. We wouldn't have to travel far when we came back from our loot runs. Oh yeah, why don't we actually utilize this piece right here. For some resources, we'll need wood, and we'll need some stone and some clay to do our very simple first base for the game. can see we got a nice little foundation going. We have reinforced wood on the bottom. Now we're going to come through and finalize the upgrades by doing cobblestone just to make it a little more difficult and more strong for when the zombies attack us, because they definitely will. Alright, with our base for the most part taken care of, why don't we venture out and try to start some looting and exploration of our local area. Looks like we have a store up here, so we can check it out, see if there's any items of interest, potentially things we can take back to Trader Jen, seeing as how it's only 4 p.m. I'm not sure what time the trader closes, but hopefully we can get some stuff to take back and sell to her. Try to supply up for tomorrow. Tomorrow I would like to go out and potentially start looking for other survivors. Not all people in this game are going to be friendly, so we'll have to approach that with some caution, but finding others, grouping up, and utilizing teamwork is probably the best way to have success. Try to figure out exactly what's happened in this game. We do know there's a zombie apocalypse, but we're not quite sure as what caused it, or if there's anything we can do to try to stop it. So, as I said earlier though, the better areas for looting, your bigger areas, are also going to have your higher concentration of zombies. So, looking down the road, it looks like there's potentially a town that direction, so that might be a place we can check out tomorrow. Probably won't have time today. Let's go ahead and dispatch some of these zombies so we can get in and check out this working stuff tools. Whenever some zombies start making noise, it seems to attract other zombies, so try to dispatch of these as quickly as we can. As this one's the most hard one to get. Alright. Maybe we try to conserve it. Alright, I don't hear anything else, so I guess we can try to come in here and check it out. Alright, chicken, you make sure it's safe over there. So, inside here, sometimes you have to look for the places to loot. Check the toolbox, cash register has nothing. Over here, and yeah, there was a couple zombies that were in the back asleep. I prefer going back outside the building to try to fight them. You don't want to get yourself cornered or in a position to where you can't get away. Another thing we can try to do is try to build some traps of wood spikes. So the zombies, the way they attack you, it is in like a straight line almost, so sometimes if you could just put down the traps between you and the zombie, they'll just walk right into it. So this is another way you kind of can save on ammo. So that worked out nicely. They kind of walked into the traps. We'll finish them off with a club. Just because I keep missing out my shots with the bow and arrow. I don't want to waste all my arrows just yet. Let's go ahead and build some more traps before taking on these final few zombies, and then we'll get back to looting. Same thing as before, just put them down and stand between you and the trap with a zombie, and they'll just walk right through it. The club is actually surprisingly pretty well. The hatchet, it does damage mostly against trees, rocks, inanimate objects. The club is better for organic targets. It actually does a fair bit more damage than the bow and arrow, especially when you don't have any of the perks or any of the attachments for the bow and arrows, and you're with the base versions of it. So the club is pretty good to start out with. We'll keep checking these shells, and we loot that one. So sometimes you just gotta look, hold your cursor over the different areas where loot potentially could be. But we'll continue checking here. It looks like they've got bags of concrete we can come back and check out. But it is starting to get kind of late, and I don't want to risk running out of time before we can get back to the trader. So, all in all, not a bad run. We got a bunch of stuff. I am still injured, but I should be able to sleep most of that off tonight. I do have an infection growing, so we'll try to make sure that we pick up some of the antibiotics or some of the vitamins from the traders or be on the lookout for those. So you don't want to become infected and die. But yeah. We can see our base is not quite finished. I only have a few layers of the cobblestone. I'd like to work on that some more tonight. But yeah, I'd say it's been a successful day, so let's see what we can
Another
sell.
stranger in need? I've got
Yes,
what
Jen,
you're looking
I know I
for.
have not done your quest of clearing the area of zombies. I will get to it, I promise. I'm just trying to prioritize some other things. So, right now, a bunch of these items that I am selling, as I said earlier, will be beneficial, but I don't quite have the space to store everything, and I would like to get ammo for the pistol I found. So, yeah. I did make some chests in the base, however, I wanted to prioritize getting some ammo.
Well, you just
for
brightened my
meds,
day. I'm glad I could
for
help
this
you.
infection, or keep it from progressing at least. When we go back, I can make sure that I have food cooking. But yeah, let's get some more stone. Let's get some more clay. Try to convert as much as we can up to cobblestone in our base, just to where if we do have a wandering horde tonight, we'll be a little bit better prepared. Back to the clay. Try to have it crafting while we're doing this, maximize our time. Not sure when sunset is, but it'll be approaching relatively soon. The thing about nighttime is the zombies can run faster, there'll be wandering hordes, and they are attracted to light. So, actually, why don't we put a door right here? Let's make another door and we can reinforce it, just in the event we do have any unwelcome guests stop by tonight. It'll be a little bit harder for them to get through. And I've got some metal, so we can upgrade this, reinforce it. And the last thing we can do is try to place some of those wood trap spikes around our base. In the event that there are any zombies that approach, they'll have to go through that before they can actually start damaging our building. And that would allow me enough time to come out and try to dispose of them before any damage is significant. Just finishing up upgrading this little lookout post I put on top of the base. Even though it's only a slight elevation increase, will help, especially for fighting ranged. Without we have our pistol, hopefully we can get some other ranged weapons. Make it easier to take out targets from afar. So it's almost 10 p.m. Sun is going down. Now that's when the game starts to get a little scary, especially because zombies have increased speed at night. But yeah, I'd say overall it's a pretty good day. We got a base, we got some food cooking. I was able to find some antibiotics, so I just have to take those before going to bed. But tomorrow, I think we'll have to head out and start looking for some other survivors. It looks like there's a radio tower off in the distance, so maybe we can stop by there and see if we can get the generators running, fuel them up, and maybe just start broadcasting or see if we can hear anybody on the comms. Try to team up together if they're friendly players. So, yeah. Alright. As you can see, I got my chest here, my sleeping bag on fire. I was able to boil some more water. Can't make any teas yet. Have to be on the lookout for some of the recipes or invest the stats into that, but yeah. Now we just gotta make it through the night, so turn out our lights and bunker down, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the morning.